Hello everyone, and today I'm going to show you the factory setup for 1.4. This setup will produce Heavy Xiranite at 24 per minute, SC Wuling Battery at 14.75 per minute, Pyrrolite part at 12 per minute, Pyrrolite Component at 3 per minute, as well as Yazhen Syringe A at 3 per minute, or Hetonite part at 1.5 per minute, depending on what you prefer. You'll also be able to produce Liquid Heavy Xiranite, and also a Cuprium part whenever you need. Before we start, make sure you have completed all of the main story quests until Chapter 2 Process 7. After that, you also need to complete the Visor Filling and Land Crowding quests. This way, you'll unlock 5 Xiragen fans in North Wuling Exclusion Zone. So right here in North Wuling Exclusion Zone, on the bottom left, this one is from the main story quest, and then on the top left, right here, as well as another one on the top right here, both of these are from the world quest. I strongly suggest you to complete the quest rather than leaving it like this, because once you set up the factory base, you won't have enough space to produce Liquid Xiranite to complete the quest. After that, make sure you are at least at Regional Development level 21. If you have trouble reaching level 21, you can check right here at Regional Overview, and then you can compare all of the lists I show here with the one you have. For the ores, you'll need Originium ore at 540 per minute, Barium ore at 120 per minute, and Cuprium ore at 420 per minute. For the AIC plan, you'll need all of the upgrades except this one, Conduit Manifolds. You don't need this one. For the Wuling City core AIC upgrades, you'll need all of the expansions, as well as 4 Depot Bus upgrades. For Qingyu Valley, you don't need to upgrade anything, because we won't be using it. For Markerstone, you need all of the expansions, as well as 1 Depot Bus upgrade, so just unlock the Wuling Depot Bus. For Yinglung Pass, you need all of the expansions, as well as 1 Depot Bus upgrade, so just this one. For the items, you'll need at least 30 SC Wuling Battery. If you don't have enough Xiranite or Cuprium part, then you'll need more than 30 SC Wuling Battery. Around 500 should be enough. And then 350 Yazhen, 150 Sandleaf, about 1000 Xiranite, and also about 1000 Cuprium part. If you need some Xiranite or Cuprium part, then you can use my temporary blueprints. So this one, temporary Xiranite, or this one, temporary Cuprium part. So with the water on the left side, you can place the temporary Xiranite on the left side, right here, and then connect 1 fluid pump to this pipe control port. After that, you can put 50 Yazhen on the bottom left, and then 50 Sandleaf in the middle right here. And then you can just wait for some Xiranite. For temporary Cuprium part, you can place it on the left side again, just like this, and then connect 1 fluid pump to one of the pipe control port, and another one right here. And after that, you can just wait until you produce some Cuprium part. By default, this will only produce 1000 Cuprium parts. If you need more, then you can just test all of this and place the blueprint again. Now, make sure to import all of the blueprints from the description. To import the blueprints, you can go to Share Blueprints, and then click the button right here. And then just paste the code right here. The blueprint codes can contain the letter I, either lowercase I or uppercase I. They never contain the letter L. Now, we can start with the core AIC in Wuling City. So first, you'll need to go right here to the gas fan. Then from here, you'll need to connect 1 gas extractor to 1 inlet, just like this. Then after that, you can place 1 outlet, anywhere right here, and then start the connection from the inlet to the outlet. And then with the water on the left side, like this, you can place 1 fluid supply unit, this one, at the miscellaneous, at the top, right here. And then after that, you can place 6 fluid pumps at the top of the bridge. Starting at the top, just below the fluid supply unit. And then on the bottom side, you need to place 8 fluid pumps, starting with the top like this, and then all the way to the bottom. And then with the water still on the left side, you can move the automation core to the top right. After that, we'll start placing the blueprints. For the first one, you can place the 1.4 Wuling City depot pipe top left. So just like its name, you can place it on the top left, like this. So make sure it is on the top left. And then the next one, 1.4 Wuling City depot pipe top right. So this one, you can place it just on the right side, like this, making sure the depot bus section is connected. And then the next one, 1.4 Wuling City depot pipe bottom left, on the left side, right here. And you can make sure that the pipes are all connected. After that, you can place the Xiranite blueprint 3 times. So on the top left right here, first one, second one, and the last one. If you place it correctly, the pipe should be connected. Then you can place the SC battery 0.46 just beside the Xiranite, like this. Make sure the pipe is connected. And then you can place the Cuprium Sewage 2 times just beside this SC battery, right here. And then one more. And then you can make sure the pipes are all connected. And now you can place the SC battery 2 times. So one right here, and then the other one on the other side. Just like this. And then the next one is dense originium. So you can place one on the right side, just beside the SC Wuling Battery. After that, you can place the Cuprium blueprint 4 times. So just below the SC Wuling Battery, right here. Make sure it's on the top side. And then another one on the bottom. And then just rotate it. One at the top. And then another one at the bottom. And now you can make sure the pipes are all connected. This one. And then this one. And this one. Once it's done, you can go to the top left, right here, and start connecting the pipes. So the first one right here, from the pipe control unit, the one without the water symbol, the top one, goes to the fluid supply unit. Fluid supply unit. This one. And then after that, you can connect the 6 pumps right here on the top of the bridge to the 6 pipe control with the water symbol right here. After that, we can go to the bottom, just below the bridge, and then right here, you'll need to connect 4 fluid pumps. And then after that, we'll go to the bottom, right here, you'll need to connect 4 more fluid pumps. Once it's done, you can go to the bottom right, and then move the outlet right here that we have set earlier to the top side. Just right here. And then now you can replace this outlet, the one with the orange symbol, this one, just touch it, and then move the one you have set earlier right here. And then make sure the energy is flowing. After that, you can move to the SC Wuling Battery on the bottom right here. First, you will see one disconnected inlet. Just move this one to the top right side. Right here, just above the inner Xiragen effluent. And then you do the same for the other SC Wuling Battery. So this one, the inlet to the top. Right here. And then after that, go to the SC Wuling Battery again. And this time, move the outlet to the top right side. This one, to the sewage. And then do the same for the other SC Wuling Battery. So this one, move it to the right side, above the sewage. After that, you can connect these two inlets to these two outlets, to the inner Xiragen effluent outlet. And then also the two outlets to the two sewage inlet. So from here, you can just open your map and then teleport to your AIC. And then from here, you can just connect the conduits. And then the other one. After that, you can go back to the top view and move the outlet right here to the right side. This one, right here. And also the other one to the left side. Right here. And then these two outlets right here. Just move the first one to the left side. Right here to the sewage pipe control. And then the other one to the bottom right. For the Masterstone area, you'll need 7 fleet pumps. So you can place 3 right here. One beside the fisherman on the right side. Another one on the left side of the fisherman. And then another one just beside your fluid pump. And now, if you cannot see the top side to place the fluid pumps, you can use the camera rotation trick. So just move your camera to the top right side to where the water belongs, and then rotate your camera. And now, you can place 4 fluid pumps. For the acid, you'll need 1 acid pump, right here, facing the downside, and then 1 fluid supply unit, just beside your pump, fluid supply unit, so this one, and another acid pump facing to the left side. If you cannot see it, you can just rotate your camera. So 1 acid pump, facing to the top side. So 1 to the left side, 1 to the top side. And now with the acid on the top side, you can move the AIC to the bottom left side, right here. Make sure to empty all of the output ports. After that, you can place the 1.4 Masterstone depot pipe. So you can place it on the top right side. Make sure it's on the top right. And then you can place the Wuling plant 7 times. So this one, facing the right side, starting from the top. If you place it correctly, all the pipes should be connected. Now you can place the valley plant 3 times. So on the bottom side, just beside your Wuling plant, right here, 3 times to the left, and then the last one. After that, the Hetonite part, on the top left side, and then the Yazhen Syringe A, just below the Hetonite part, right here, and then the next one, Pyrrolite Component, just place it below the syringe, right here. And for the last one, Liquid Heavy Xiranite, you can place it on the top left side, right here, exactly below the pipe, like this. And then after that, you can move the AIC right here to the top side, right here. So just below this protocol stash, and also this Xiranite balance. And then from the middle right here, middle output port, you can make a belt and connect it to the reactor crucible. And then set the middle output to Heavy Xiranite. And now you can go to the top right side and you can start connecting all of the pipes. So for the first one, you can connect these 3 fluid pumps to these 3 pipe control ports. Just like this. And then the last one, connect this fluid pump to the pipe control port right here. And then for the other 3 on the top side, you can move your camera to the top right side first, and then rotate your camera. And then now, you can connect these 3 fluid pumps to the middle right here, to the pipe control ports marked with the water symbol. For the acid, you need to connect one acid pump to the acid pipe control port right here, and also another one on the top right here to the pipe control port marked with the acid symbol. And if you see right here, there is another pipe control port without any symbol. You can connect this one to the fluid supply unit. After that, you can go to the bottom and put at least 10 Yazhen in each of the 7 seed picking units. So the one at the top right here. After that, on the left side right here, you can put at least 10 sand leaf in each of the 3 seed picking units. So the one in the middle right here. Now, in North Wuling exclusion zone, you'll need to connect all 5 Xiragen fans into one inlet. So starting with the top right side, this one. You'll need to connect it to the middle, right here, to the Xiragen research labs, and then to the gas fans on the top left side. And then from here, you need to connect it to the middle, just near the mineral bed. And then from here, you need to connect it to the sentry base. And then from the sentry base, you need to connect it to the last gas fans. This one. So, starting from this fan, on the top right, you can use this waypoint. And from here, you need to put one gas extractor and connect it to one inlet. So it should be like this. And then after that, you can start the connection from the inlet. And then open your map. And then teleport to the middle right here, to the Xiragen research lab. And then from here, you can place one outlet and also one inlet, and then connect both with a pipe. After that, with the connection you started previously, you can just connect it to this outlet. And after that, just go to the inlet and start the connection again. Now, from here, just open your map. Go to the fan on the left, right here. So from this waypoint, just turn around. And here, you can place 2 gas extractors to each of the fans, and also one outlet. After that, you can connect all of those three into one converter. And from this one converter, you can connect it to the conduit inlet. So right here, this extractor, and also this one, into the converter, and also the outlet to the converter, and then all of those into the inlet. After that, you can connect the connection to this outlet. After that, go to this inlet and start another connection. And then open your map. You can teleport right here to the middle, near the mineral bed. From here, you can place one outlet and also one inlet. And then connect both with a pipe. After that, using your connection from previously, you can just connect it to this outlet. And then now, just start another connection from this inlet. Open your map. And now, go to the sentry-based teleport waypoint. From here, you can place one outlet and also one inlet, just like before, and then connect both with a pipe. After that, just connect your connection to this outlet. And then start another connection from this inlet. After that, you can go to the southeast, so up the stairs. So from here, you just need to go to the Xiragen fence. Right here, similar to the previous one. So just like before, you can put two gas extractors on each of the fans. And then place one outlet just beside your gas extractor. And then connect all of those three into one converter. And from this one converter, connect it to an inlet. After that, you can go to the outlet, this one, and then use your connection and connect it to this outlet. After that, you can start the connection from this inlet, open your map, go to Yinglung Pass, and then teleport to your base. And then from here, you can just go to the road, so to the east, right here, and then just place one outlet, anywhere, and then just connect it. After that, you can place 3 more outlets. After that, start the connection from either one. Open your map, and we'll connect to this inner chain, right here. So, teleport to this teleport waypoint, YSTF main camp. From here, just turn around, and fall just on the left side of this tree. And from here, you need to connect 4 gas extractors into one inlet. So this one, second one, third one, and also the fourth one, all into one inlet. And after that, just connect it to the inlet. And then now, teleport back to your base. And then here, you can start another connection. And now, just go straight to the water. Right here. And here, you just need one fluid pump connected to one inlet. So like this. And then just connect your connection to the inlet. And then for the last outlet, you can start the connection. And then go straight to the acid lake. So right here. And right here, you just need to put one acid pump connected to one inlet. Like this. And then just use your connection and connect it to the inlet. Now, you can start placing the blueprints with the road on the top side and also your outlets on the top side. So first, move your PAC to the bottom left. And then you can place the 1.4 Yinglung Pass depot pipe. So on the top right side. And then the Pyrrolite part on the top side. Make sure to place it on the left. If you place it right on the left, then this pipe should be connected. After that, place the Heavy Xiranite on the bottom right. And you can make sure that the pipe is connected. And for the last one, you can place the separator core blueprints twice. So just beside the Heavy Xiranite. And another one right here. And then now on the top side, you can see one conduit outlet right here, near the acid pipe control port. And also another one near the water pipe control port. So you can just remove these two outlets. And then take your acid outlet and place it right here. Make sure it's facing upside. You can see the acid is flowing. And then the water outlet just below it, facing the downside. Like that. And then now, you can go to the left side. And then remove this conduit outlet. Move your inner gen outlet to the left side. And then make sure it's connected to the inner gen pipe control port. You can see the inner gen is also flowing. And for the last one, on the right side, this one, just remove this outlet. And then move your Xiragen outlet right there, facing the left side. And then just make sure the Xiragen is flowing. Once you are done, we'll set the Metastorage Transfer. So you can go to the sub PAC, Regional Transfer, click on Edit, and then here you need to click on the Metastorage. Make sure it's Metastorage. Then click on Wuling, and right here you can choose the dense originium powder. Make sure it's 1500 and then start transfer. After that, you can go back to Magerstone AIC to place some thermal banks. So now in the Magerstone AIC, you can place some thermal banks depending on your power usage. If you use less than 6.6k power, then you can just use 2 thermal banks. So you can place right here, and another one right here, just like this, and then place a splitter right here, and then set the output port right here to IC Wuling Battery. Just wait a bit, and everything should be back online. If you use more than 6.6k power, then you can place another thermal bank right here, and then just connect it with the belt. By default, the base will produce Yazhen Syringe A at 3 per minute. If you prefer to produce Hetonite part at 1.5 per minute, then you can set this item control port, the Yazhen Syringe 1. You can set it to on, and then go to the item control port right here, and then set it to off. So the top one is off, and all of the bottom one is on. That way, you'll produce Hetonite part at 1.5 per minute. If you need some Cuprium part, then you can just go right here to this item control port, and then use this button to reset the comp. If you choose to produce Yazhen Syringe A, so for example, the Hetonite part is on, and then the syringe 1 is off, you can just let this Cuprium part to off as well. This way, you will produce Yazhen Syringe A at 1.5 per minute until your Cuprium part is full. But if you prefer to produce Yazhen Syringe A at 3 per minute at all times, then you can just set this to on. For the gear crafting material, you'll only use the Pyrrolite component. So to make sure you use Pyrrolite component, you can press escape, go to gear assembly, and then switch all techniques on the top right, and then disable this tick box, and then make sure you choose this. So apply this, and then confirm. This way, everything will use the Pyrrolite component. By default, it will produce Pyrrolite component at 3 per minute, because of this Heavy Xiranite control perk. Right here. If you need some quick component for gear artificing, then you can technically set this to off for a while. But make sure to turn it back on. Don't leave it for 24/7, since it will slowly consume the items you need for Outpost trading. If you need Liquid Heavy Xiranite for exploration, you can go right here to this fluid tank, and then just take some Liquid Heavy Xiranite using the Varium Battle. After leaving it for a few hours, and your Yazhen Syringe A or Hetonite part stop producing, then your report should look like this. Heavy Xiranite at 24 per minute, SC Wuling Battery at 14.75 per minute, so either 14 or 15, with the graph like this, and then Pyrrolite part at 12 per minute, Pyrrolite component at 3 per minute, and also Yazhen Syringe A at 3 per minute, or Hetonite part at 1.5 per minute, so either 1 or 2, with the graph like this. Just make sure only one of them is producing at the same time. For the Outpost selling order, you must not let these 3 items to full. Heavy Xiranite, Pyrrolite part, and also SC Wuling Battery. You can leave the Yazhen Syringe A and also the Hetonite part to full. They won't interfere with the other products. If you don't log in for a couple of days, and any of these 3 items is still full, then you'll need to destroy them from the backpack. So open the backpack, and click this trash icon. And for example, your Heavy Xiranite is full, you can just select the amount, for example 20,000 or maybe 10,000, and then just destroy it. And that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye bye.